Hey, I'm Big and Brick, and happy Independence Day. We've got another mystery package Monday haul for you. It is currently July 4th, as you can tell. And as tradition goes, if you've followed me on this holiday in the past, my neighborhood is having wars against each other. Literally. They shoot fireworks at each other's houses from blocks away. Yeah, this is the last year they're going to allow it in this town because of how bad last year was. Alright, so obviously from the background, we've had a little bit of a change here at Big B Bricks. I just decided that since I did have a 3-day weekend, I would just go for it. And make the final move / expansion of everything that is available, or was available, or could be available. Anyways, it's all taken. Added 5 more of these 60 drawer stack-ons and another 56 Sterilite drawers, be it the thin, regular, or the narrow, or the wide, shallow, whatever. There was 36 of them put in. I literally have Lego stored from 0 inches to 10 feet on 3 walls of this room, and this wall over here that used to be behind me. So you get a little basis of where I am right now. I am sitting right now where you guys used to see me in the past. So this over here now actually has stuff. This is shipping central right here, where before it was just a bunch of stuff from days of yore. So I just went crazy in here and literally took it to the final stages. The only further expansion that can be done in this room is if I start hanging stuff off the giant shelf that's behind me, way behind me. You'll start to be able to see all this behind here. The reason why I'm doing it this way is I actually had a lot of comments from people that said, hey, I miss the heap. And for those of you that don't know what the heap is the original heap. Just the pile of sets that I had. It used to be the joke when I would get a set, it would just be launched into this giant pile that was just balanced ever so poorly directly behind me. So people said they enjoyed that, so I figured I will bring back Looming Death over my head for y'all to look at. We are still going through and finishing up that one haul that I got for I ran into a store that was closing without knowing I was going to go into that burning building, and got about 4,400 elements to put away from that. Sorry, I had to do the expansion no matter what, because I was going into a 3-day weekend not being able to put anything away. I was at capacity. There was no empty drawers. There was no drawers waiting to be filled. It was pull an order and put stuff away to fill whatever was emptied, if anything was emptied. And I couldn't exist that way anymore because I thrive on the variety at the store. It's hard to maintain number 3 greatest selection of new parts in the U.S. without continuing to add new stuff in constantly. So we just tipped the scales at 933,000 parts in our store earlier this week. We are undoubtedly, and there's like this grudge match thing going on here. Somebody started calling me the biggest small-time seller out there. Well, you know, they're the smallest big-time seller. Grudge match. Now, just a joke that Clutch had come up with. because he is a big-time seller with with what he has. I mean, he's got a warehouse, he's got employees, he's got all that crazy stuff. He's got computers with names and carts with names. He's got like a workforce of like 300 people. But he's a smaller store than me. And he has less selection than me. Whereas it's just me in this store, just jobbing out hardcore. With just me, myself, and I. You know, which, by the way, is a great song off of a great album by a pretty darn good group at the time. Let's see what else is going on. You guys are going to want to see the Lego hauled. And I didn't prep anything to show you. And I feel as though with the ballistics going on outside, people's machismo is up. And yeah, this is going on all day. All day. There's already been, I swear there's already been guns fired in my neighborhood. I don't have anything to show you though, which is a shame. I'd love to show you around the room, but I'm not going to do that. I will have another room tour. There is another scheduled room tour for when I hit 5,000 subscribers. And this won't be another one of those, I'll do a room tour when I get 1,000 subscribers, and, you know, I've got another 1,000 to do it. I will have a room tour at 5,000 subs, you know, or like 1 or 2 over, but it'll be, I will see it coming beforehand, I will film it, I will edit it, and I will have it ready to go at a moment's notice when we hit 5K. 5,000 subscribers. That is the magic number. I want to give you guys something. I want to give you something. Alright, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I got something. Alright. I do have something! Okay. Some couple different sizes of the medium dark flesh brickage. Some of them flesh doors. There's some assorted little pieces in there with it. Ah, another fine pack job. So that door right there will be going to my kids because it was mixed in with bricks and stuff like that. And probably has scratches on it. Some grays, arches in there, variety sizes. Let's see. Some tiles mixed in with plates. Don't do. Mixed in with other stuff. Bunch of dark bluish grays. Of more light grays, including some tiles mixed in with bricks, which, as a BrickLink seller, you shouldn't do. Bunch of white elements. Sorry, I'm not used to how high the camera is. The camera's gotten a lot higher. A bunch of dark bluish gray elements right here, with tiles mixed in, which, as a BrickLink seller, you shouldn't do. Of blue tiles with trans light blue brick mixed together, which you shouldn't do as a BrickLink seller. And then here, some reddish brown plates mixed in with some tiles with some bricks, which you shouldn't do. What you shouldn't do, look, all 1x4 sand blue brick. A whole big bag with probably 50 or 60 of them in there. This is done right. Okay? Whole bunch more sand blue elements, and that's fine. As long as there's no tiles in here, or printed elements, everybody's cool. So I'm cool with this bag. This came in a while ago. No, I'm not going to name names. I never name names as far as like dragging somebody across the coals because it's all an opinion. And my opinion is not your opinion. I'm just here voicing what I have found through experience that BrickLink buyers enjoy. So this one right here, I'm good with this one. It's all brickage. But if you do everything by color, that's fine. If it's a large lot, it should have its own bag. If it's tile, it should go with tile. If it's glass, it should go with glass. And it should be tightly packaged with as little movement as possible for those, because they scratch easily. Same thing with those large panels and doors as well. Just kick them out to the peeps so they don't move around a lot. There's a joke how tightly I package my package. And there's a reason for it. It's not so the people at the post office have a football-shaped package to play with. It's because you wanted it shipped quickly. You had this much stuff. I wrapped it tightly so it didn't rattle around inside. So it didn't. So you didn't get a box that did this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, so I'll go through here. I will be inspecting everything. If it matches criteria, it'll go in the store. If not, it'll go to the kids. Kids made out like flipping bandits in the room reorg. They walked away with their tote of brick just filled. Like, I wasn't even looking at some of the stuff that I was pouring in there because I just was like, alright, I don't have a basis for where you came from, and your loose brick, you're used. And it just, they got so much stuff. I did pull out some classic castle pieces, primarily from the, I think it was the Ninja line. It was the part of the Castle series that was incredibly racist. And if you're familiar with what I'm talking about, you comment down below. If you don't, go back and look at the Castle minifigures when they went into basically like the Ninja Age part of it, and how they were portraying the characters that were on that side that weren't the Castle guys. Incredibly racist. Anyways, that was the haul. Not really a haul, more of like a lesson action this time, which everybody seems to like the lesson action. If you guys have questions, write them below. If you have comments, write them below. If you see something that's featured at bigbbricks.com in one of these haul videos and you want it, feel free to go to www.bigbbricks.com and look at my BrickLink store and buy it. More than welcome. Happy to provide it. I don't know what else to say. I'm exhausted. There's gunfire or something going on outside, sounds like. I'm sure it does to you guys. But that's it. This is your new look. You will see, what are they? These things will be the next to go to be hauled. You'll start to see stuff behind it. The light will shine through better. All kinds of stuff. There's actually Lego piled up 10 feet behind me, and the camera only goes up to about 4, maybe 5. So we've got ample stuff to put away, and we have ample room for it now. Like, I don't know how many cubic feet I had. It was enough. It was enough. So much more, but exactly enough. Alright, that's it, that's all. I got some crazy orders to pull tonight. Hope you all had a wonderful Independence Day. Enjoy. I'm Big B Bricks. Thanks for joining.